everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 45 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Today, time for an endest pearl, and hopefully then also Infinity Catalyst, because I think we're pretty much ready to go here. So let's get the endest pearl set up first. So the endest pearl recipe is not terrible. It just needs some end stones, some ender pearls, neutronium nuggets, and or ingots, and another star. So last episode we got our ultimate stew working, which is working pretty well, I think. I don't think it's not working. I think it's working great, actually. So the nether star, ender pearls, which honestly, as much as we have 3,000 of them, I'd rather have 2 billion. So let's add them to my to-do list over here. There you go. Unlimited ender pearls now. Hooray. I only want one of those, though. And then we needed end stone and neutronium nugget. So end stone may not. Actually, do I even have end stone? My goodness. Well, we have enough of that we can make some. Works for me. And now we have 2 billion of it. Works for me. That works. Yeah. End stone done. And then neutronium. Sweet. Okay. So I'm going to set up my crafter here real quick. I'll probably do it off camera real fast, only because you guys have seen me do enough of this pattern thing. And then we'll make it so that the center block has a detector in it that'll pick up another star existence. And then that'll trigger the craft. Cool? That sounds like a plan to me. Is that the right one? Yeah. Alright, so the only problem that I can see is potentially the neutronium ingots. So, neutronium ingots go around this guy. Is this the center? Yes, that's one with the star. So I'm going to make them a higher priority. And this may or may not be a problem, but I don't think we need any more neutronium compressors. And that's really all the neutronium nuggets were used for in the ultimate crafting, right? That could be a problem. Because this needs, yeah. I'm not going to be auto-crafting any of this. We don't really need any more neutronium compressors, really. You need a neutronium ingot. But you're only going to get one at a time, so you should be fine. I'll just make that an even higher priority. And everything else should be cool. And the endest pearl, yeah. This one might need his own dedicated crafter setup. This one might need his own dedicated crafting setup. We'll see. So let's see if the endest pearl works. You ready? So if I asked for 4 of these... Good to me, right? And then there should be one more batch in there. And then as soon as the craft occurs, it inserts the next batch. So that's endest pearl working. But because so many things need neutronium ingots, it's going to be tricky, right? For sure. For sure. The only other thing we could do is make sure that those guys get placed in first. So we can try it. We can try it. So Infinity Catalyst is next. This one's going to be a hassle to program into the thing. Shouldn't be too bad. We just want to make sure this neutronium nugget goes in here first. So we'll just make that an even higher priority, like priority 2 in the center top there. But let's make sure that we have everything we need for this setup. So you're going to be diamond lattice and crystal matrix ingot. Diamond lattice. Matrix ingot. And then we've got our neutrino, we got our record fragments. May need to... I don't have my thingy on me anymore. I know I got them. I just don't have any in the thing. You know, I could have dragged it from JEI too. That's right. And then endest pearl done, ultimate stew done, cosmic meatballs done, and then all the singularities. Cool? All right. So let me get ready to program these bad boys. Because this should be doable at this point. So you two can go away, and then that'll have a nice straight line. Let me do that. Because I like having 2 empty blocks at a time of resource. So that should be cool. I'm going to come back in a minute, because this is going to be another program the crafters thing. But I'll tell you what interesting stuff happens. So be right back. You know, what's funny is it just occurs to me, like, right now, that I never connected this drawer. And now we should have singularities. Beautiful. That's better. Okay. So just as a reminder, this is the highest priority now for neutronium nuggets to go into. Okay. Okay, so that should be cool. I think so. Emerald cluster, and then you, and then let's have you sense with the correct filter type. Orange XP jelly baby. Okay. So now we should be good to make the infinity catalyst, which I still need to tell this thing how to make. And I'm assuming that the XP jelly baby is the last one to go in. Yep. Here goes nothing. You ready? What now? Oh, that thing went in there. Close. Close. Let's fix that. It's the nuggets. The nuggets is the problem? Yes, the nuggets is the problem. So let's cancel that craft. Make sure inventory is nice and clean. So we're going to want this nugget to be a high priority. Right? And then this crystal matrix to be a high priority. Cool. That might be better. Now will you work? And again, this only assumes that I'm not making any more neutronium. Because if I make more neutronium compressors, then this is probably going to break. Yay! So if you need to make neutronium compressors going forward, you're probably going to want to split up and have multiple autocrafters. Okay? I'm probably going to need a separate set of autocrafters for this. Would be my guess. Yeah. Though, in fairness, the neutronium ingot is in the same spot. Yeah, I am gonna need a separate autocrafter setup for this. This will need its own separate autocrafting setup. It just will. Because there's crystal matrix ingots here too. And that would really confuse with this one and this one. It would definitely get gummed up. So if you think you're going to need more neutronium compressors going forward, definitely plan to have a dedicated neutronium compressor crafter. I'm being a little bit lazy because that's how I do. What are the chances this completely locks up everything? 50-50. I guess 50-50. I have no idea. Let's see, where are we at right now in terms of 21,000 remaining? 67%? Maybe. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. Really close though. 93% in use now. We have 4,000 of the 65,000 remaining. Woo! That was a tight one. I wasn't sure if that was going to behave or not, but yeah, that was cutting it close. Let's just put it that way. So you're all going to go this way. And you all can go down, and that's fine with me. So everybody goes down, and then everything goes to the left. Cool? And then what I'll have is another alchemical chest. And then we're going to need a bunch of nodes, 45-ish of those. And I'll get this all set up off camera because it's, again, just a repeat of what I've done before. Alright, so just a quick status update for y'all. I just added all the connections here, all the nodes. I set this guy to extract, 64 at a time. I set this guy to trigger on a redstone pulse, output on channel orange. And then these guys are good to go, and I'm starting to populate all these. So that'll be a minute, so I'll be back when I'm done. Cool. Cool. Alright, I think that's it. I think we're cool now. So in theory, that might work. And then, I don't know when... How about I make this the lowest priority? Well, let's see. When I go to teach this, let's see what... We'll do it with priorities, and this should work. So what I should be able to do is do this. Right? And then the last thing on the left, on the bottom, is infinity catalysts. Right? So if I plug this guy into here, we pick one of the infinity catalyst guys. So that's a crystal matrix. This might be an infinity catalyst then. Yes, let's make that a low priority. So that'll be the last one that it goes in. And then we'll put a sensor in there, emitting on orange for infinity catalysts. Cool. So that way, when it detects there's an infinity catalyst, it'll click the redstone button. And it'll go in there last. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, we should be ready to make our first infinity ingot. Now, it has to make... Oh, it's missing balloon singularities. We do have to fix the balloon singularity situation. We knew that was going to be a problem, right? Maybe I should go look at that real quick. Should I get a compact machine for that, or should I go into one of the existings? I mean, I could get a dedicated, or I could go into the existing. Let's see what we've got here. Compact machine guy. So this one, the top one's the emeralds, right? This one has plenty of space in it, right? So what I think I'll do is I'll get a dark matter pedestal and a watch. And let's redesign our balloon. Missing glowstone? Really? There. And now a watch, please. I mean, yeah, I could EMC it and all that, but meh, I'll get there. So that should craft. It'll just take a sec. Let's review the balloon singularity. Right? So balloons are made like this. And the main thing is the industrial hemp fiber that's gumming us up. So you're doing glass. You're doing that stuff. You're doing the balloons. So there's your sequential fabricator for balloon. There's this guy. There's that guy. There's that guy. And there's the pyrolyzer. That should be cool. Okay. And then instead of a phytogenic insulator with industrial hemp seeds, we'll come up with something that we can tick accelerate a little bit better. Because this is just not fast enough, right? And then that should not break the add-ons guy, right? In fact, why aren't you crafting? Shouldn't you be crafting? All y'all are doing cool stuff. Which one do you use add-on? It's a bluish one. Add-on is third from there. Yeah, why don't you have add-ons cooking? Crisis averted. I don't know why it wasn't working, but it wasn't working. All right, so now let's get into here and get that going. Yeah, so I'm going to put away all this junk that we don't necessarily need. And we want to be able to tick accelerate. The main thing we probably want to tick accelerate, and we might need, I forget if I put add-ons into these things, like upgrades and whatnot, but the main thing we want to tick accelerate is getting industrial hemp fibers going. So crops can do it, or garden cloche, but crops might be the way to go. Rich soil farmland is pretty good. If I can make that. I don't know if I can. Rich soil farmland looks pretty good. Yeah, we knew this one was going to have to be revisited, right? We talked about that many times. Okay. Rich soil is a decomposition process. Ugh, it's a whole thing. I might just go with the farmland then. Or I might just go dirt. I mean, if we're going to tick accelerate it, then who cares? And remember, we can have totally more than one hopper botany pot. Just to be clear, we can absolutely have more than one botany pot. In fact, why don't I get another? I have terracotta in here. I don't? Okay, how about clay? Goodness gracious, Direwolf. All the things that you don't have. And then we'll smelt it up. Do we have bricks? We have a few. Let's make sure that they're taught here. Okay. Botany pot. Just the regular one. Because I don't know if it needs to be a hopper. Because we might want multiples of these. Right? But I'll put both of them in here so that they're both learned. And then that's cool. Alright, now let's go shrink our way in there. We'll make a bunch of stuff and get this set up. Alright, so I'm kind of redesigning all this because it needs to be rebuilt from scratch a bit. But you can make balloons. You can make the tough fabric. And then how about you make the treated wood planks? Okay. And then we could have the pyrolyzer on top here. Well, actually, we need the treated wood first, right? So you can get treated wood. Bucket of creosote is what we're going to need here. Good thing I saved all this stuff. And oak planks. Okay. That should work. And then we could have a pyrolyzer on top of that. That'll get the coal. Okay. That should work. And then we can have probably a refined EMC link sitting here. Well, maybe a little bit better place. And then we can have our hopper bot, or we can have our regular botany pots sitting on top of a few nodes. Yeah. Okay. That could be cool. So regular botany pots. I think regular is fine. Okay. And then some dirt. And some industrial hemp seeds. Are these UI driven now? Is that how it works? And then we can have our dark matter pedestal and our watch. And we'll want to be careful not to tick accelerate these machines. So I'm going to stick this guy like here-ish, and we'll see if that becomes a problem. But in theory, maybe they should be Hopper Botany bots. Rather than regular. Yeah, I was expecting them. I thought hoppers, the only thing difference is they could automatically output below, but they also have an inventory here, which is, you know, obviously a benefit. That looks better. Right? And then if we need more, it's easy to expand. But we'll see how that works out. Definitely better than what we had previous, though, right? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And then what I'll probably do is I'll probably set up a trash can to void. We'll do you. We'll do a filter, a regular filter. And we'll put industrial hemp fiber seeds in there. Cool. And we'll even make that a high priority. That should work. I would think so. All right, let's get this set up now. So you need your industrial hemp fiber seeds, right? So you're going to accept on the back and on the left, and then you're going to automatically push out to the right. And on the right, you're gonna give the tough fabric. So you're gonna accept from the left. Okay. You will probably also accept from the back and the right. And then you'll maybe you'll output to the top. How's that sound? Yeah. Now you're going to output here, and you're going to input from there, and you can auto output. You're going to output to the bottom and accept from the back and accept from the top. And then you're going to output to the bottom and accept from the back. And that should be cool. All right. So you will insert coal on white. And you'll have, this guy can sit here. You'll have coal. You will extract on white, stacks at a time every tick. And then let's bind you two, and let's bind you two. And then you should be getting coal. Okay, great. Perfect. And then you also need a flux point. I can put away crafters right now. I don't need them. And then on the up, you will have an energy extract all the way. And that looks cool. Excellent. And then you will have an energy insert. So you should be getting energy now. Perfect. Okay. And then you did actually go up to the top because I had another trash can up there, didn't I? Because I don't care about any of those items that we're producing. All I care about is the fluid that you're making is going into here. Perfect. Okay. You're going to insert on white a filter of oak wood. And then you're going to get oak wood. And then you should be making all of that. Perfect. And then you're making all of that. And that's perfect. And maybe I shouldn't have you insert. Maybe what I should have you do, not auto eject, right? Because what I'll probably want is for you to insert on the back a filter card, and I'm probably going to want 64 of those, right? So if we do that, and then you should probably be on your own channel, so let's make you orange. And then you can extract on orange. And then that'll bring you up to 64 and keep you at 64. And then the same for torches. which will go in here. And then in order for you to accept that, you need an extract on orange. So in fairness, you may not need to be the same color. In fairness, he may be able to operate on white. If I filter everything, we should be fine. So I will. So now you'll get a stack of torches. Cool. And then also, finally, I want you to have a stack of these. This guy, instead of doing that, will probably insert end extract on the back because he's going to need sticks. So you can insert one stack of sticks. So we're going to need to filter this. A stack of sticks and a stack of industrial hemp fiber. Okay. And then you get sticks, and then you're cool. Okay. And then you will also get that. So from here, we will do up, extract 8 at a time. So if you have any, oh, and you need to be bound to this guy. Right. So now you're doing that, and you're doing that. And you should be extracting on white. And that should be cool. Perfect. That seems pretty good. Now all we need to do is make sure that you guys all have extracts at a time. Right? So then you've got hemp seeds and fiber in you. On the up, extract 8. And then you're going to at least void the hemp seeds, and then the fiber will turn into the balloon stuff. Why are you getting more than that? Oh, not that. Auto input disabled. Yeah, we don't want any auto inputs. Oh, and don't forget we need power for all you guys. Right. Everybody needs power. Beautiful. On the up, we will extract. 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 And that's cool by me. Now, do you have add-ons? What are they called again? We should have resonant integral components. And we should have augments. What's it called again? Flux linkage amplifier. You're in here, right? Actually, no, because you don't have an EMC value. Okay, that's fine. You can have that, and you can have that, and you can have it, and you can have it, and you're already set. Cool. And then you'll also get this. In fact, you can all have it. Nice. Not too shabby. That should be pretty good, actually. All right, now, what do we have out here? So feeding into... We have blue, blue, blue. We could do that. We also have a green, white, white. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So why don't I get this guy fed with the appropriate balloons? I like that plan. So are you white, white, green? Is that what you are? Yes. So we're going to want some green dye and an ender chest. And I don't want you auto outputting, actually. What I want you to do is keep in stock 64, because I don't want it to overflow. Okay, so you will get a filter of balloons 64. Okay, and then you can be bound to this, and then you can extract. I should probably at least make this one orange, right? Okay. And why do you have more than that? I don't want you auto importing. Stop auto importing things. Okay, stop with the auto importing. Bad. Bad auto imports. Now you're cool. Because I don't want it to fill too much up with any one thing. So then you can be the insert on orange. And what I'll do is I will set you to be overclocked. You probably need an overclocker too then. About as fast as we're going to get. So are you guys all out of hemp? Well, I guess you are. Well then, we may need to amp that up a little bit. But let's see how we're doing. Well, we've got 2 balloon singularities. It's hilarious. We need a lot of balloons. Balloons is a thing. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to... Why are you not making balloons anymore? It's an exceptional question. You should be making more balloons. 336? That was 332 a second ago, right? Feel like it was. Yeah, there we go. 338. Okay. So the gum up here is the hemp. Is that what it is? Is hemp my slow point? How's this doing? This is doing not great, not terrible. But really, it's hemp. That's my slowest point. So I'm going to make... What I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this a whole lot more, but between episodes. And then when we come back next episode, I will have hopefully accumulated a lot of balloons and a lot of balloon singularities. And then we'll go from there. So for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm going to repeat this design all around here, right? I'm just going to literally have a bunch more nodes and a bunch more botany pots and a bunch more extracts, and that's about it. Cool? Yeah, that should literally be it. So we'll have a bunch more nodes and a bunch more hopper botany pots, and then we'll be cool. For now, like I said, wrapping up point. Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.